Let's take a look at number of solutions to equation challenge. And honestly, it's not that challenging if you see the shortcut. So we took a look last time. If the variables cancel out and you get a true statement like 7 equals 7, don't really like the way that 7 looks, then you're going to have infinite solutions. If the variables cancel and you end up with a false statement like 7 equals 4 or something like that, then you know there's no solution. And then if you end up with an answer like x equals, then you have one solution. So how can you tell that really quick? Well, if the variables are the same on both sides, you know they're going to cancel out. And in fact, if you know the equations on both sides are the same, like this, 6x minus 7 is the same as negative 7 plus 6x. If you can see that they're the same, then you know that you're going to end up with the true statement, meaning infinite solutions. So let's take a look at this. You could go through, if you want to, for each and every one, add 6x, and find out in the end, do we have infinite solutions, do we not? Or you could just look at it and just kind of think about it. So which of the following would have infinitely many solutions? So you want it to be both the same on the left and the right. So negative 6x and negative 6x, they will cancel out, but plus 35 and negative 35 will not be the same, so this would be no solution. Right here, 6x and negative 6x, you would add the 6x to the other side, so they wouldn't cancel out. So you would have something like 12x plus 35 equals negative 35. You would end up with one answer because the x did not cancel out. So this one does not have infinitely many solutions. Let's take a look at the letter C. Negative 6x and negative 6x, positive 35, positive 35. That's going to have infinitely many solutions. Now we do have to pay attention. It says choose all answers. And then let's look at this one, 6x and negative 6x. Well, once again, those are different. So if you end up adding the 6x over, you'll have 12x plus 35 equals 35. And this is going to have an answer. Even though it's 0, it's still a solution. Because check it out. If you subtract 35, 12x equals 0. So x equals 0. That's still a solution that x equals 0. So the only one here would be C. Looking at this example, we want to find one with no solution. So we want it to have the variables cancel, but at the same time not have the same thing on both sides. So right here, 45x and negative 15x, the variables aren't going to cancel. That one's out. Negative 45x and negative 75x, those variables won't cancel. So that one's out. 15x and 75x, those variables won't cancel. So that one's out. 15x and 15x, if you were to subtract those, they would cancel out, and it would just leave you with the negative 45 equals 75, which is a false statement, making this one the correct answer.